Well, I've been hearing others and seeing other videos of other people's Tonka and collections, so I decided to show my Tonka and Buddy Out collection on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Here's an awesome fisherman truck with the clipper boat. It has a reproduction roof and 2 engines, but everything else is original. I paid $100 for that with the original box. What a blessing that was. And over here, I have my Tonka service truck with the original ladder that you can see that has been powder coated the same color as the truck, because from what I understand, the ladders were just placed inside the truck when they were powder coated, and that's how that happened. And I have the original box for that, although I paid a few bucks for that one. And over here we have this very nice pumper. It's a 5960 because there's no T on the bumper, it's on the grill. And the firemen are Marks reproduction from the Marks fire truck, and I thought they looked pretty good on the pumper, so I threw them on there. Yep. And over here I have my Surrey set. I don't have a camper on the pickup, but I did find a really nice tailgate, matching color. Thank you, Lord. I was looking for one of those for a while. And the luggage in the Jeep is reproduction. I'm looking for original right now. And of course the roof on the boat, the canopy is reproduction. But those 2 engines are real. Mighty nice. And it's a pristine boat. And the Jeep truck, everything, beautiful shape. Except for the Jeep has tiny damage on the interior, but I'm working on fixing that. Right over here in the back, you'll notice the 2 holes are covered because they were broken. I believe this was a Surrey Jeep that had the roof with no trailer hitch, and I paid $20 for this thing. And it had no hubcaps and stuff, so I put some parts on it, cleaned it up, waxed it up, and voila, it's a beautiful shape otherwise. And over here, the Sportsman. Ooh, this was a pretty decent deal, although I paid up for this one. Yeah, but it's in pretty good shape. And the original boat, the boat and the Scott Atwater motor. And matching trailer, which took me some time to put together. I didn't buy it completely that way. I got the boat and trailer first, then I found the pickup and then the motor for it. Over here, I really enjoy them all, but the marine transports, I got both colors, the teal and the light blue. These are all original boats, except for the red seats, which I had to get reproduction, but I'm looking for original ones. And the motor on the right on the teal one is original Tonka, I believe. The one on the left is reproduction. It's a nice reproduction, though. You get them from an eBay seller. Toy Decals, I think is his name. Now this puppy here, these are all original, except for the decks. Those are reproduction decks that I got from Tonka World, another good eBay seller. But the motors are original, and it's in really nice shape, except for a couple flea bites on them, you know. I'll tell you, buying pristine, unscratched, that's very expensive, so I consider my collection all very good condition, and I'm happy with that. And, and here's the transport with the original cars. These 2 are reproduction cars, but what I had to do, I had to take the chassis off, because as you can see, curling like a banana. So what I did was I took the reproduction chassis and put them on the original bodies, except for the white one. The white one's all original chassis and all, but the blue and the red one, I swapped the chassis, put reproduction chassis on them because the original chassis were warping the bodies. I'm going to share with you a method that I believe the Lord gave me to help these things. If you ever buy a warped Chevy or Falcon for your car carrier, take the chassis off and soak the thing in hot water for about an hour and keep reheating the water. I do it in the kitchen sink. And you know what? The hot water actually it must soften the plastic, and it just kind of reverts back to its original form. It really works. It takes a lot of the warp right out of them. That's a pretty That's a pretty good thing. I give God the credit for that. And Buddy L, here's my Buddy L stuff, which I like just as much, if not more. Yeah. Oh, this over here is the very first year they came out with the auto transport in '58. They actually had station wagons. Imagine that. And I have the original box for that one too. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Lord. And yeah, this light blue one. Of course, this one is a friction car, as you can see here. But it's still, this is the body that you would have gotten with the station wagon. So I got it because it's the body, you know, and the station wagons are like next to impossible to find. Yeah. Oh, and here's my Buddy L boat hauler, which I simply enjoy a great deal too. All original. The two motors, very hard to find. Look at this puppy, man. She's in good shape. Only one boat has a reproduction windshield and canopy. The other two have original windshields and canopies, and all original otherwise, completely. And over here, the Coca-Cola truck, which has Coca-Cola cases from Marx, because these, I believe, are the best looking ones going. And we're a little pricey, but I didn't care. I wanted them, I got them. And I got this truck, I thought, $100, and I thought that was a steal. And all it needed was some cleaning up. So, and as you can see here, I have replacement decals, but I didn't want to touch the original ones. And of course, my Nylon Pepsi truck with reproduction, which don't even go. They didn't come with cases like that, but they say Pepsi Cola on them, and so I got them, and I think they look pretty good. And that's a Buddy L hand truck, which I think looks a lot better with it. But this puppy's in really good shape. I mean, it's in pristine condition, as close to pristine as you're going to find. Definitely. Oh, yeah. And then my Tonka ladder truck. I kind of paid up for that one a little bit. But other than being dusty, it's in really good shape. I mean, remarkable condition. Oh, yeah. And I have some more over here, which I'll share with you. As you can see, my living room is just filled with my collection. Over here, I have a 62. Look at this one. Yeah, this is the one with the Falcons, and this is when they changed from the Ford pickup to the GMC in '62 and put white walls on them and all that, which they did a couple of years earlier. But it's all original Falcons, completely original, awesome. And the blue Falcon that you see inside the trailer, that's from a '66, I think. I got that separately. And then, you know, I go up here and I have my, and I have the box for this, by the way, too. And my Buddy L Texaco gas hauler, 55 to 57, GMC truck, Texaco. And I have the original insert and box for that. Yes, I do. Oh, and here's my farm truck with the trailer, which is in pretty good shape. I bought that from a seller in Canada. And here's my Nylon. Oh, this is awesome. I love it. This one is absolutely, this was brand new old stock. I truly believe that. Check this puppy out. What a gorgeous wrecker. And I'll show you, it came with the original tools. And I also have an extra length of chain because I want to lengthen the chain. And so I did get some of that. That's in the toolbox because I want the boom to hang a little lower. This over here, and I have the original box for this, which I'll show you the boxes after. And over here is an Andy Guard pickup truck that has an electric motor in it, and it works. And I thought, because it's plastic, it's not so heavy, I thought it would make an excellent tow vehicle. Yeah, and I believe it does. And I have the box for that too. And over here is a Jeep runabout with the, I like the metallic blue paint on the tri-hull boats, and that's an original roof. You know, and I have the spare tire and a clip for it, which I got to get around to installing. That's not an easy task, believe me, but I have developed a way. Well, the Lord gave me the insight to put that clip in there without destroying anything, so we can have the spare tire on it. And it has the slot in the quarter panel for the spare tire, which a lot of the Jeeps don't. I happen to like that one a lot. And here are the boxes. As you can see, they're in pretty good shape for being 50 to 60 years old. Car carrier. Here's the Buddy L, the fire truck. I mean the gasoline truck, Texaco gasoline truck, you know. And there's the Andy Guard pickup. And down there you can see the Nylent tow truck. And over there is the service truck, Tonka truck box. Yeah. And over here is the car carrier from 58, 59. And over here is the fisherman. $100 I paid for that, for the box and everything, man. I mean, these boxes very rarely ever survive. So it's quite a blessing to have it. I also like to collect marks too. I got the farm set, but this is not what this video is about. This video is about my pressed steel collection. Oh yeah, and of course I had to have a Buddy L station wagon with a really nice the pup tent, which is complete. And it's all together and everything. So there you go. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with the Tonka enthusiasts out there on YouTube. And I enjoy it. I really do. I really enjoy. I just enjoy looking at these things. I mean, when I was a child growing up, I always wanted one. They were very expensive growing up, and of course, you know, they were $7, $8, $10, and that was back in the day when people made like $40 take home. So, but I suppose all things being equal and relevant, I guess, you know, with inflation and everything, it's oh well. Anyway, my parents weren't wealthy, so but I can have them now. Well, I know it's not the best video in the world, but I hope you enjoyed it.